Good evening and welcome to this week's edition of Tech Now. Tonight, Ottawa technology helps the U.S. president stay in touch. Now it's making it possible for everyone in jetliners to have all the modern communications. If it's good enough for the U.S. president while flying on Airforce One, then it should be good enough for you and I when we fly. It's satellite-based communications, internet, cell phone, even video conferencing. Here's an exclusive look at the high-flying success story that is EMS Satcom of Ottawa. Airforce One, the President of the United States on board. Also on board, a package of satellite communications gear designed and built in Ottawa. The President was the second customer for this gear.
Well, they're either dead or they're running like hell.
The first customer was U.S. Army General Tommy Franks, the man who led the U.S. into war in Afghanistan in 2001 and Iraq in 2003. He didn't like being out of contact with his command center in Florida. He heard what EMS Satcom had built, and he wanted it. It was 1999 when EMS Satcom began to figure out how to link a jetliner with modern internet and cellular communication systems on the ground by using a satellite.
The traditional players, there's only like 2 of them who sell satellite communication gear to the airlines. For some reason weren't interested in high-speed satellite communications, and we saw the need and we jumped in and got a 2-year head start, and we've been able to maintain that. The market's grown a lot faster than anybody's expected it to, and we got most of it.
By jumping into the field early, EMS gained the market lead. Sales have been growing at 30 to 40% a year for the last 4 years. People want and expect communications to be everywhere that they go, including airplanes.
There's a broad base of people that use our equipment, from the American military to the German military to Hollywood icons and Fortune 100 companies, and the President of the United States as well.
By the end of this year, it should be fairly commonly used in Europe, at least, to allow people to make cell phone calls with their own cell phone on airplanes, and the satellite communication gear will provide the link back to the ground from the airplane.
Don't look to use your cell phone in a North American jetliner anytime soon. There's a dispute over just who has the rights to phone links when you're in a jet. It's a tough business linking to a satellite nearly 40,000 kilometers away, while on a jet flying hundreds of kilometers an hour with temperatures ranging from -50 to +50.
It's been likened to trying to talk to a man 100 feet away who's whispering while somebody beside you is bellowing through a megaphone. It's that sort of a challenge.
Broughton oversees design and testing of new products. This room, with the walls lined with foam, allows them to simulate some conditions of high altitude. It's tricky technology, but the company's skill has also put their satellite gear into search and rescue work.
This is the equipment which basically does the position location of the emergency beacons that ships and planes, and now even increasingly individuals, will carry.
It's estimated EMS Satcom has helped save thousands of lives around the world.
Many of us who work in this field have been working in it for about 15 or 20 years because we don't think we'd be able to find the same sort of thrill in other industries. It is really astonishing the first time that you're able to capture a signal from 35,000 kilometers away.